Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my stream. This is Enigma, and we're going to do some Borderlands 2 today. I'm just letting... oh. Boy, oh boy, I cannot spell today to save my life. There we go, got that in there. And my Star Wars guild actually asked me to start posting my start posting my streaming when I'm going to stream. So let's see, we're gonna go here, and here, here. Alright, we're getting things started here, guys. So I hope you're having a great day today. I wanted to get some time in before the Steelers game comes on here. I don't get to watch many Steelers games here in Chicago, because of the way the NFL does their business. I don't know if you are completely aware, but for those who aren't in the United States, Chicago, the NFL has kind of obviously they have a stranglehold upon the rights to NFL games on TV. But if you aren't in the area that they usually are, they black out all the other games besides the hometown. So I get a lot of Bears games here in Chicago, obviously. So being a Steelers fan, when they come on TV, I take advantage of it. And they'll be on TV in about 4 hours. So I figured I'd come on and get some time in before we did that today. So I hope you're having a great day. Hope everything's going great for you. Having a great weekend. Yesterday's stream was a nice little 6-hour jaunt. That was actually a lot of fun.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah.
A scaling. Well armored and incredibly deadly. Watch its tail, Vault Hunter.
Where? Right there.
This will hurt.
Yep. Oh, I thought I killed it. Guess not. There we go. But that's what is going on here today. So I'll get about 4 in today before we shove off. It is bourbon night, so that I am looking forward to having a little bit of the Maker's Mark this evening. Last night was fine when the boss got home. After my 6-hour stream, the boss got home and I ended up going and getting Popeye's chicken, and I was really hungry after that stream, so she wasn't hungry because she had just had lunch, but I hadn't eaten since the chips and dip that I had for lunch, and I ended up eating. I got a deal. The thing right now with a lot of fast food places here in the States is that they want you to download their app, and when you do that they give you special deals. Well, Popeyes is no different, and I got 2 meals for basically for like $9, 2 chicken strip meals, and I ate both of them. I was so hungry. Oh gosh, my camera's too high. There we go. I'm sorry about that. I wasn't even paying attention where my camera was. But that's what was going on. That's what's been going on here. And tonight we will. I don't know. Well, last night we ended up watching The Matrix Reloaded. The boss has never seen them, and with the new Matrix movie coming out, I think she wanted kind of a refresher course. Even though I think they're saying the new one is.
Stop!
First of all, the new one's going to be disappointing. I don't see, given the way that Hollywood is rebooting everything and for modern audiences, I don't see it possibly being any good. But seems like they are making everything so progressive these days that there's no attempt to actually be entertaining. If you want any more proof of that, just watch any of the stuff that they've rebooted here recently. Masters of the Universe is a big example of that. Also, that's He-Man. The Cowboy Bebop reboot, all that crap. So I don't think The Matrix is going to be any better, but I'm going to give it a go and see if it's any good when it comes out here in a couple of, I think it's a couple of weeks. It comes out right before Christmas. But she wanted to watch it, so we watched the second one. I think she kind of liked it, which I don't. I think those movies kind of get a bad rap.
This will hurt.
I wouldn't say they're as good as the first one, but because they're not. But they do get a bad rap, unfortunately. They're not as bad as people say. If you like anime, holy crap, they're very anime-esque with the ending and.
Jolly good show. Wait, you guys are just gonna do your hunting thing? Aren't you even curious as to why I can order these savages around? We shall deal with you in good time, sir. I promised my companion a pleasurable weekend of hunting, and a gentleman always keeps his word.
Yeah.
Come on. You guys fight me already? Please. Vault Hunter, it appears we shan't get a moment's peace as long as this Nakayama fellow keeps hassling us to go fight him. I've heard some bizarre radio chatter coming from the other side of Silas Grove. I'm afraid you'll have to head there, stop whatever horrible plans Nakayama has conceived, and save the world.
That is beautiful.
Again. Great. Yeah, good. That's what I wanted. You won't regret it.
Alright, new assault rifle we have here. But anyway, so that's what we did last night. She watched The Matrix Reloaded and she kind of liked it. Although when you look at it now, there's some, major questions people have and about some of the tropes and things that they put into it. But who am I to say that? Golly. Who am I to say that it's... I mean, the first one's a classic. It is. The second and third Matrix movies are what happens when you give two people who...
Radio chatter. It sounds like Nakayama's savages are engaged in some sort of ritual worship. Lots of chanting and the like. Be careful.
Same thing that happens when you... It's what happens when you give people who catch lightning in a bottle with their first film. And you give them basically unlimited funds to make two more when they had no initial plans to do two more. Which happens far more than
Welcome
you might
to
think.
Dr. Zed's Portable Clinic. What can I get for you?
Another good example of that is Pirates of the Caribbean.
Can I just say, super pumped we're arch enemies now. You and Jack were nemesis, and now that we're fighting, it's like I'm as good as handsome Jack. It's like a dream.
So they had unlimited funds to do whatever they wanted, and they did whatever they wanted, and not everything. A lot of it didn't work out. Again, I don't think they're that bad, but I don't think they're that good either, so that's my opinion. People are allowed to love and not love whatever they want, regardless of what other people will tell you. You're not a bad person because you don't like a movie. And that's how I feel about it.
After you killed Jack, I filled my ship, the HSS Terminus, with iridium and research equipment, determined to carry on his will. Until I crashed here, anyway, and, I will prevail, I will clone Handsome Jack, and he will crush the life out of you.
He's gonna clone Handsome Jack, huh? Another of these. You get a lot of these skins. What the heck? There's got to be a shaman down there, right? Yep, there he is. Witch doctor. Shaman. Same difference. Well.
Wasn't even close. Shut up. That was enjoyable.
Dude's got a shield, so it's gonna make him a little more difficult.
Stay still. Another down.
Okay, got them both down. Got a head. Admiral Ass Kick, that's one of my favorites from my first playthrough on the Xbox. So this is not a blind playthrough. I have played it before, but I played it on an Xbox, so this is my first time doing it really on PlayStation. So it might as well be blind, but it's not. Not only has it been a while, so I don't remember everything. But I don't have. If I load up BL3 right now, I've got a lot of resources I can use because I played it so much. BL2, not so much.
No. Quiet.
I got kind of lucky there.
Ouch.
Must be up there. But basically, I don't have any of the resources. This is a completely first-time playthrough, and I'm just having to scrounge for everything that I get. Pardon me. So, that being said, I'm
devil is that chanting all about?
dying a lot.
Steady on, Vault Hunter. If these savages are worshipping something, that means two things.
Hold it.
Hyperion and
That looked like a really big shield, and it is. And we are a bar and a half away from level 39. So we'll see how that goes today. We should hit 39 before too much longer. I'm glad that this is a little more challenging.
Wait, what the devil are they worshipping? A deadly creature? Some Hyperion murder bot?
Oh, bloody hell.
Minion! Who told you I was vacationing out here? I stowed myself in an HSS terminus to get away from danger. Look, I know I'm your best friend, but sometimes I just need to sit back, relax, and get worshipped by a bunch of dudes who look kind of like that douchebag you killed.
What you say? Claptrap, what are you doing? Shut up!
What? I'm just saying that if you can measure a human being in douchelosities, Handsome Jack would be off the scale.
He said bad thing! Get him!
What? Help!
Come on!
Shut up!
Oh, that hurt.
Wasn't even close.
Wasn't bad.
Save me! You hear that, you stupid jack lovers?
The blasphemer screamy screams are coming from over there!
Oh, clearly you did hear that. Whoops.
You stop. Please stop.
My goodness.
Strangely satisfying.
They are really after me. Let's get that shotgun here. Huh.
Stop!
She fought in the church.
I apologize. Just got a tickle in my throat. Don't have COVID.
She fought.
That hit you. This is a big spawn. They are still coming.
Stay still.
When guys have shields like that, if you shoot at their feet, you'll still hit them.
Thanks for killing those dudes who were worshiping me. I was so tired of their endless affection and respect. So, you want to stop this professor guy from cloning Handsome Jack, huh? I I know just what to do. Let's chat. Those savages briefly distracted me from the crushing loneliness of my existence. Before you ganked them.
It's actually a better gun than the one I'm using. Kind of. 3 ammo per shot, though.
The savages let me in on the professor's plan. He's got a temporary lab set up in Arterton Station that he's using to create iridium-engineered Jack clones. You gotta destroy his samples of Jack's DNA and shut down that lab. Got a quest for you, buddy.
Oh, we got a lot of quests. 4 of them.
Megan! Megan! My receiver just picked up a blip from another claptrap unit. I might not be the last of my kind. You've gotta find him.
Okay, let me look at the map and see where it is. Sure. So we still also have that side mission we're doing where we're hunting the rare creatures. I'm sure that stuff will pop up as we continue to move on. I don't think that it's going to be, I mean, it's going to be a pain to do, but I don't think it's going to be like a huge pain to do. But what do I know? They are considered rare creatures. Where all sorts of fun stuff happens. But anyway, so guys, let's go over what I've been up to. I now have a YouTube channel and an Instagram. The links are below. I need to fix the way my page looks, by the way, because I just put them up there the other day. If you wouldn't mind giving me a follow on those 2 platforms, I'd appreciate that. Don't forget, also on Twitter, also on Facebook as well. So any support I can get there would be great. As always, I do appreciate the follows. We're up to 64 followers, and I also appreciate the subs. Very much appreciate the subs, guys. And I also appreciate the advice and the help I've gotten from those. I do have tier 1 emotes now for folks who sub and use them. I've heard some cool things about some of them. I know that the one that I use, the fire one with the fire behind me there, the cartoon, is actually pretty kind of fun. I like that one as well. Pardon me. But that is where we are as of right now. So anything that you can do to help would be appreciated. I didn't even look at what... looking at other stuff. Let's take a look at my... I've been affiliated since October 15th, and I'm looking to see what we can turn everything into. I have a feeling that's going to kill me. And I do appreciate everyone's support and friendship who has been here, who helped me get to affiliation. And I hope I can continue to earn your support and your help in becoming a Twitch partner at some point. But we're going to need many more people to be watching my channel for that to happen, da? I will need over about 72 more viewers per stream for 30 days in order to hit the appropriate Twitch partner. So please tell your friends that I'm here. Let them know that this is a nice place to come, to relax, to enjoy games. And I've heard from a lot of folks that I'm pretty interactive with my viewers, and that I'm one of the nicer streamers out there. I don't degrade. I don't get mad at people for not agreeing with me about everything. I think everyone's got their own opinion on things, and just because it's not my opinion doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. You know what I mean? So. Because I will need many more viewers to hit the partner. Many more viewers.
Who needs a medical license when you got style?
There we go. I'm gonna get a boat this time. And we're gonna get to see what we can do with these side missions. So the torpedoes just go right over their heads.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's over here or not. Find out. Let's look at the map. Eh, it could be close.
Freeze.
Well, that's not doing the job I want it to do. Yeah, my guns are starting to... There we go, level 39.
That was interesting.
Level 39. We're one level away from halfway point of the level
Hold it
map.
right there.
This is the third DLC, the Hammerlock one. I do think this is the weakest of the 5 DLCs. But it doesn't mean that it's the worst DLC ever. As if you joined me yesterday, I kind of went into some more detail about how DLCs worked back when this first came out. Microsoft and Sony both had cap limits on size, and there wasn't as much... there was a lot more... Nowadays, it's more free because internet speeds have gotten to the point where if you have a wired connection like I do on your PlayStation, you can usually download, and my Xbox for that matter, and Switch now, because I have an OLED. You can download patches and things and content rather quickly, so you don't see a lot of it anymore.
It sounds like you're near the blip, but I don't see... Oh, wait! That skag swallowed the claptrap unit! You've got to protect the skag until he vomits the claptrap up!
Or we could just kill it. They come.
Another one down!
I did get an Unkempt Herald from the first DLC. That's what this is.
Yuki is taking damage! You've got to protect him! That claptrap and I are gonna have so much fun together! We'll be able to swap stories about survival, loneliness, and the crushing existential pressures of being the last of your kind! Oh, and our favorite dance moves!
She fun.
He's nearly hooked up my robotic brother, Minion! Just protect him a while longer!
Gotcha! Let's do that again sometime.
Careful, Minion!
She fun.
him! Silence!
Okay.
You protected Pukey, minion! Woohoo! He's finally going to barf up my fellow claptrap unit. I finally found another claptrap! Yeah! Ah, he's dead.
Oh.
And he exploded. Oh well. Now to slip back into the warm, comfy Christmas sweater that is my depression. Come on back whenever you're ready, minion.
Alright, so we finished that side quest. Let's see what else we have here. 3 tokens. I like my monsters rare. See, we're still doing that. We'll find those as we do them. Oh, Pukey is done. That's the story mission. Okay.
Know thy enemy, minion. If you're gonna take down Professor Nakayama, you'll do well to learn everything you can about him. I think the tool lost some of his audio diaries. Go find him.
Ooh.
Enough from you.
That. But anyway, so that's what we're doing today. We're just gonna play this now. Tomorrow I'll be here as normal. I don't have any massive plans this week outside of
Freeze!
the 8th, Wednesday. I do have a job interview on the phone. Of course, I'd like to do this for a living because I do have a good time and I do enjoy conversing and meeting people doing this. Oh, crap in a hat. But this isn't paying the bills right now, so. Come on.
And
There
now
we go.
you will fall. Enough from you.
So I gotta find a way to pay some bills. And
Bedtime!
with the boss and I both being currently unemployed, we're both kind of looking for things and seeing what we can do. And quite honestly, I don't know if I'm ever going to be really happy working for somebody else, but you got to do what you got to do when you. So here's our first audio log. Let's see what it says. Nope.
Oh my God! Today, Handsome Jack talked to me. I was sent to his turbo mansion to deliver some iridium, and oh, the sound of his voice. Such wisdom, such handsomeness. You know, I can't remember exactly what he said. Something about how he'd strangle me if I didn't break eye contact with him. But oh, I am the happiest man alive.
Silence!
Okay. So that's going to be on Wednesday. I have it about 1:30 Central Standard Time, and it's going to be about 30 to 45 minutes. As soon as I'm done with it, I will be on more than likely. That's also the day Halo comes out. I do plan on streaming the campaign for Halo. If you guys like. The Witch Doctor. I want him.
Gotcha!
Another Witch Doctor. There's 2 of them.
Stay put!
My goodness.
Stay still.
And that'll be Wednesday the 8th. I'll be doing that. I'm gonna.
That was awesome.
I am gonna try to do Halo campaign, Halo Infinite campaign for you guys. As soon as I can get it in, and that's why I chose the 8th for the interview, by the way, is because I knew Halo was coming in, and with the way Amazon delivers things, it's hard to say when it'll be here. Yeah, I see you. So I wanted to, you know, hopefully have the time for it to get here and get it loaded and all that good stuff before we streamed it. So that day will be a little truncated for both of those reasons.
Another one down.
I am the saddest
Enough.
man alive. Phantom Jack is dead. Some Fall Hunter killed him. Kill the Vault Hunter who slew him. This is my vow. Oh, handsome Jack.
He's very sad. Very sad. But that'll be Wednesday the 8th. Every other day this week, at this moment, I have no significant plans to do anything else besides be here at my normal times. I'm here most weekdays. I do a morning shift, afternoon shift. Usually about 3 hours in the morning, usually about 4 hours in the afternoon. Sometimes it's a little more, sometimes like Wednesday will be a little less. But I have been efforting to make myself available whenever I possibly can. And I hope that everyone is enjoying the content, and we'll continue to get the word out there that I'm here and I'm doing stuff. I can only get more entertaining and tell more stories and stuff when I know there's actually people here. So it's just how it is. Where are these other? That one's out there. That one's up there. Okay, so we need to get back in our boat. But I will continue to provide the best content I possibly can. I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope that we attract more and more people and make a community out of this. I really do. I do love doing this. I love conversing with you guys. I love telling people, you know, I'm a 15-year game industry veteran. I know all about the gaming industry, and there's a lot of little nuanced things that not a lot of people realize or know about how the industry was and how it's currently operated. Like, for instance, that DLC on consoles, you know, it's games like this that kind of set the standard for that, quite honestly. A lot of them, console games didn't have DLC, they didn't have expansion packs. That was a PC thing all the way back from the 90s. You'd have a PC game release expansion. I can remember camping out in front of my local Hastings, waiting for them to open up so I could get the newest Star Wars TIE Fighter expansions. TIE Fighter is my favorite PC game ever. Love that game. But, consoles, you know, you got what was given to you, and downloadable content was not a prerequisite of having, easy for me to say, for having a console game. Nowadays, it's standard. You can, you know, when I bought Far Cry 6, I got the Gold Steelbook. The Gold Steelbook comes with the Season 1 pass, the season of downloadable content. So any time that they release something for Far Cry 6, I get it. I've already paid for it. And that's how it is now, that they can factor that stuff in.
Silence!
Now, Borderlands is another one. Borderlands 3, when I got it, it came with the Season 1 DLC. Now, we didn't know they were going to have 2 more seasons of downloadable content. And now it's kind of reached the end of its lifespan. They could always do more. They supported Borderlands 2 7 years after its launch, and they'll still support it in some ways. But I think they are much more interested right now in promoting and releasing Wonderlands in a couple of months than they are bringing out another download pack or something to that effect for Borderlands 3. And you could always see them, because of the vault cards, they could always go back and just, this year they released 3 vault cards. They could always come back here in a couple of months and say, we're going to do, in 2022, we're going to have 4 more vault cards.
I'm gonna clone Jack using a fearsome beast, then use that beast to kill the Vault Hunter. The Terminus is about to touch down in Acres and... Alert. Autopilot disengaged. Are we crashing? Why are we crashing? My bad!
But that's where that's how DLC used to. This was the Wild West of DLCs. You know, Borderlands had some of the better stuff that was coming out, as you know, Fallout. Fallout was another one, had some pretty good DLCs. Mass Effect 2 had some pretty decent DLCs, but for the most part, they were still trying to iron out what the DLC was going to be like on console. And because they were limited by space, that they could actually, you know, the size of what they could make the DLCs, they basically had to work at it to work around what they were given, because you couldn't just do a $20 or $15 expansion and it be
Guns.
this huge
Welcome to Dr. Zed's Portable Clinic.
sprawling world
What
of
can I get
things.
for you?
Instead, you were kind of at the mercy of what was there, so you'd have to reuse assets. If you've noticed here, they continue to reuse some of the assets on these downloadable contents. They look a heck of a lot like other guys that you've been fighting. You know, they look. You know, there's always skags. There's always things like that in these, and that's because they had to reuse assets. They couldn't just make a whole new expansion with a whole new cast of characters. They were stuck by their by what they had to use. Because they couldn't have these big, huge, sprawling expansions that you see now. Ah, that's the wrong guy. Yep. My God. That might have gotten me. Let's see. No, I got it. Just barely. Yeah, that got me. That dude with the shock just whipped me. But that's how downloadable content worked back in the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 times. And then what you would see is if a game got too big for its britches, they would have to do something to curb that and make it its own retail release, which is what happened with Saints Row 4. Is initially Saints Row 4 was supposed to be downloadable content called Enter the Dominatrix, and then it got so big that they couldn't do that. They had to make it its own thing. But at the same time, they made it its own full-tail retail release instead of...
I am the most ambivalent man alive. We've just crashed on Acris. My plan is set in motion, and the Vault Hunter just arrived. Friggin' fortunately, however, the Vault Hunter survived every attempt I've made to kill him, which kinda makes me kinda nervous. But just keep it together. Just think like Jack. What would Jack do?
True.
What would Jack do?
So we got that. Let's look at our... There's another side mission. There's 2 side missions. Okay.
Some bedwetting skag has been marking his territory all around my grove. I don't actually have a sense of smell, but I still have enough self-respect to resent people who pee all over my stuff. I need you to go wash the wee-wee away, but you can only do it at night. The skag's tinkle juice is invisible during the day.
Okay. But, go this way. And that's also got Volition in a lot of trouble because the Saints Row 4 is, you can tell it just is Saints Row 3. They use the assets from Saints Row 3 over. You could just flat out tell by looking at it. That's what they did, and that it wasn't worth to a lot of people the 40. It was a full $60 they charged for it. So. And that lesson's been learned by some publishers because Far Cry New Dawn is a direct sequel to Far Cry 5, and I'm sure it was supposed to be downloadable content at first. But they decided to let it go. It got big, so big that they decided to make its own retail release. And by doing that, they ran into making it its own disc and all that. Well, they didn't charge full price for it. It was only $40, which, you know, might have been overpriced. It might not have, but they knew what they were doing. Oh, an Albano Sky. Game development is not cheap either. It's the kind of thing where, this is what people don't understand, is that if a company, if a developer has 500 people working on a game, they have to pay those 500 people for their work, and computer programmers, at least right now, are not cheap. Now, if you want to get into the specifics about if a game is it ethical to do what they do, that's a conversation to have with crunch and all that. But you still have to pay those people. And game development's not getting any cheaper, it's getting more expensive. We have to come back at night for that. So let's do...
Hey! Were you and Hammerlock bonding without me? It's because he sent you off to kill stuff, isn't it? Well, screw that noise. I can do that. I saw a rock somewhere out here that you can only summon with something loud and flashy, like gunpowder. Let's go out and find some.
Well... But, yeah, that's how it was. Now, they don't limit your downloads, obviously, because you can release full retail release games on Xbox Live and PlayStation Network. There are people who prefer digital, and those people are more than welcome to like that stuff. I believe in physical, and I always will believe in physical. In fact, I don't own a physical copy of this on PlayStation because I got it for free off of PlayStation Plus, PS Plus. But if I can find a pretty good copy cheap enough, I might pick it up. Also, I might do the Game of the Year edition of Borderlands 1 as well and stream that at some point. Graphically, I know it's a little rough these days for folks because it's not. I mean, this game is 10 years old. That game is probably what, 13 years old. Where are we on the map here? Yep, I see where we need to go. But anyway, that's
Hold it right there.
how the game industry was. Nowadays, it's more. I think what we're seeing now is if you have a proven winner, if you have, for instance, when they do Borderlands 4, that's a proven track record winner. They're going to put as much money and development time behind that as they possibly can. In the meantime, though, you'll see if it's not a true blue winner, that you'll see these companies taking less expensive chances because of independently released games now. There's a market for it. A good example of that was Bloodstained: Ritual of the Night. Iga leaves Konami and decides he's going to do an Igavania game without Dracula and all that stuff. Although Alucard was technically, he wasn't in it, but he was, because that dude was Alucard. I don't care what anybody says, the librarian. You're going to see these developers, these publishers making cheaper decisions with game development because you don't have to spend $150 million in development costs to develop a game that's going to sell a lot. And publishers know this. Not to mention, these games are getting so expensive to develop for and it's time consuming because you can't just put the games in a blender, put your developers in this blender and then out pops the game. It's not. There's a lot of when they're making the sausage, there's a lot of grinding and stuff that has to be done. And those folks who do it, they deserve it. And the truth is that it's going to come down to something you're going to start seeing a lot less of.
You won't
I think,
enjoy this.
And it's going to probably happen in Hollywood for too much longer as well. Because you're going to people want entertainment. Video games are an escapism to me and to a lot of people. We want to be taken somewhere else, and we want to enter this new world with these vibrant characters and such like that. We don't. It's not political, and it's not. Well, sometimes it's political. I mean, obviously, when you play some of the Call of Duties, those games have gotten a little political from time to time. But that's because war is political. Anytime you base something off of real life war.
Good. You found the gunpowder. Now, just put it into a cannon I've set up, and you can summon the rat and kill it for me instead of killing it for Hammerlock.
You should start seeing a lot of that though now, but we're going to see a lot of game developers making games just for fun, hopefully, and not have to worry about inserting their political beliefs into them. And Hollywood hopefully will get there at some point. When you see a movie like Ghostbusters Afterlife, and how well it did during, still in the middle of the pandemic. I should tell you something now. Spider-Man's going to come out in a couple of weeks and just destroy everything. That hype train for Spider-Man has been there for quite a number of years now, so there, huh? Okay. Matter, Whisk, huh? You a good boy?
Okay, you're at the cannon. Now just load in the gunpowder, then fire it off and summon the rack! Here comes Rackenoth. Good luck! Hunting things! Oh!
Okay, well, where is it? Oh, there it is. That is a big sucker. Well, that sucked.
Who's next?
Wait, minion! Come on back! Also, I've decided that it's more important to be true to myself than to be envious of Sir Hammerlock.
A wise decision, Claptrap. True strength comes from within.
Oh god, that was so classy. Teach me how to be like you.
Alright, so now that we have done that, let's see if we can get this last mission done, the Skag P one. Looks like it's gotten to be nighttime, so let's go check that out. That'll complete that mission. Really? There we go. I'm almost out of pistol ammo, aren't I? Oh, not almost, but close enough. Okay. Now we're looking for this skag urine. Clean it up like right there, looks like.
That just came right off, huh? Great!
Looks like there's no respawn here yet, so that's good.
Oh crap! You know what I just realized? The smell of that urine was keeping a bunch of the other creatures away! Watch out, minion! Things just might get hairy.
Freeze!
Golly, take forever to reload, would you? Gosh, he takes forever to reload that gun. We're gonna have to jump over there to clean that off. up there.
Just a reminder, don't eat anything until you've washed your hands, and then amputated them, and then replace them with sterilized robot hands.
Stop struggling.
Fortunately, it does take her forever to reload this gun.
Good riddance.
There should be one more stain. And then we'll be done with this mission. We can go turn in all 5 of those mini missions to him. That's the way we came in. That's not the right way. It's over here, maybe. Doesn't look like it, though. Unless, of course, it's now becoming daytime and then the key stains won't show up anymore. Oh gosh, I forgot my hat. There we go. Sorry about that. Gotta stay festive. Gotta stay happy. It's the holiday season, everybody. I certainly hope that you're enjoying it so far early on. But the 5th is today? Yep. So the 5th, so we got 20 days to go till Santa Claus comes. Don't really look over here that much. Certainly, I hope Santa gets you everything that you want this year. Last year I ended up getting an Xbox Series X for myself, which was pretty nice. And then I also managed to, for my birthday is a week after Christmas, which is kind of, I wonder if it's up there, which is kind of a pain in the rear, to be frankly honest, because I can't tell you how many times, my parents never did this, but how many times people would say, here's what you get for Christmas. And oh, since your birthday is in a week, this is what you get for your birthday. My parents always tried to make them 2 completely different days. So, holidays. So the day after Christmas, they'd take the Christmas tree down, and it changed over from being Christmas into being New Year's. So that was a pretty big deal to them, and I do appreciate that. I didn't, as a kid, I didn't really see it. You know, I didn't put a lot of thought behind it. But as an adult, you go back and you notice that it's a pretty big deal, and they made sure to differentiate the difference between Christmas and birthday. Oh, nothing. Oh, there's another vault symbol. We gotta find this last key stain. But it might be because now that it's daytime, it's not showing up. That's definitely sunlight. That's definitely anyway. But after with my birthday being right after uh, Christmas, it's always been a pain. It's even worse for probably my mother and my sister-in-law because their birthdays are even uh, closer to Christmas than mine is. Mine's a week, and theirs are mere days. And my dad would usually, I don't know if we're going to do it this year because of the way things are, but we might. I don't know. But he would get away with one birthday dinner for myself, my mother, and my sister-in-law because there was no need for him. They were all within a week, so it wasn't that big of a deal. My brother's birthday, of course, is in March. My dad's birthday is in August, so those are different days. But I think my sister-in-law's is like the 26th or 27th. My mother's the 29th, and mine's January 1st. So we're all right there. I have a old employee who's still a friend of mine, and her birthday is right in that week too. It's just kind of weird that I seem to attract people who have birthdays within that week time span between Christmas and New Year's. I don't really want to go anywhere because I don't want peace stain is here. I just want to get it over with. Anyway, so that's having a New Year's birthday can be a pain. Luckily, my parents never did that to me. That makes me pretty happy that they could have and they didn't, quite frankly. Because what did we know? Nothing. Boom. I don't know if it's going to be here or not, but rear. I don't think it was going to be here. We just need to wait for the nighttime to pop up and then we can go find the other stains. That's kind of a pain in the rear end for this mission to wait until nighttime. Only got 8 XP for doing that. Game over.
Moron.
Anyway. Yeah, to be honest, Borderlands was I was telling people yesterday, it was not a slam dunk game the way that you would think it would have been. Gearbox made a lot of really odd decisions when they were marketing it initially. And in developing it, for that matter. And those decisions luckily paid off for them. Very luckily paid off for them. But it could have easily have gone just as down as anything else, quite honestly. They changed the art style. They were so far into development of the game, and then they changed the art style and they started completely over and made it the cell shaded cartoony look that we now see. That was a decision that was made late in the development life cycle of the first game. It was not something that they just decided to do from the outset. And usually you don't see that. Usually when you see a company developing a game, the aesthetic is something that they set in stone and they don't mess with it. How can we see what time it is? But they did that, and then I can remember seeing the first, Game Informer magazines. I used to get those all the time because I worked for GameStop for a decade. And they would bring that sucker out and show you all these cool little screenshots and how it was going to be. The first-person open world, basically it's a shooter, is the best way to describe it now. But at the time, there was no such thing. It wasn't something that a lot of people knew a lot about because it was new. It was like Diablo, basically. It's like Diablo with guns, to be completely fair. And it wasn't something that a lot of us were familiar with at the time. Is it nighttime yet? I really want it to be nighttime so I can finish up this last stupid mission. Borderlands was not the slam dunk. Nowadays, it is a slam dunk. It's got a huge fan base. People love the game, even the games that come out. Wonderlands it's not really a reboot or a soft reboot. It's just more of a spin-off, quite frankly. But it's probably going to do pretty well. The only thing that's really going to change is now that Gearbox is no longer really an independent developer. They're owned by a conglomerate now. I think you're going to see more of a focus on games that are going to sell. So you're going to see more Borderlands content. They're not going to have as much freedom to do what they want. And they're going to have to do whatever is going to make them money. That's the way it usually goes with conglomerates. I think we're at nighttime now. So don't be surprised if we see Gearbox shifting more towards profitability more than, hey, let's do this because it looks like it'll be fun. Let's try this. Because I've seen that happen a million times, where you'll have a company that is founded on a principle, and the guys, the developers who founded the house all have this idea of what they want game development to be like, and then they get gobbled up by EA or Activision or somebody else. And it's no longer about artistic freedom and things like that. Now they're beholden to whatever the developers want them to, or the publishers want them to do. Now that reminds me, this week's the Game Awards, right? The worst award show ever, quite honestly. The other Game Awards usually. The only reason why anyone pays any attention to them is because of the new reveals. Myself included. Oh, you're in there. But yeah, have that. They have that in their. Well, the Game Awards are just. They've been bad for so long. They've actually gotten somewhat better, but for a while there, they were the very definition of cringe were the Game Awards. They were so bad. I just couldn't, in a million years, get into them. And it's funny because for a long time we wanted gamers always wanted respect. They wanted legitimacy given to their thing. And unfortunately, it's not going to happen with the way the Game Awards have been going. Now Keighley has come a long way. He's come a long way with development and such. Quite frankly, he's done a better job. But when he first started it, it was, you know, you have to get off the stage in a certain amount of time, or some guy's going to come on and try to knock you down and teabag you and stuff like that. It's just so. It's so cringe. I hate using the word cringe like that because it's stupid, but cringe-worthy is a way to say. How are you supposed to build up legitimacy in your profession if if it's your award show, your Oscars, your Academy Awards, a dude's gonna come out who in a hoodie. Oh, got it. Cool. Hoodie, sweatpants and a hoodie to accept his award. And if he's on there for too long, some dude is going to come in and give him teabag him. I mean, how are you supposed to make that seem like it's a legitimate thing? And you can't.
Wasn't my time.
It sucks. You can't make it legitimate that way. And award shows are stuffy, so I know why they were trying to add a little bit of humor to it. There's nothing wrong with adding some color and some humor.
Perion is offering a 90% off sale on all new respawns. This offer expires in 3210. Better luck next time.
I know why they were doing it, but it just you don't add legitimacy to your industry by having teabagging and crap like that. So, my opinion only. I know my opinion doesn't account for much, but much more my opinion. But to be considered a legitimate art form, I don't think you can do legitimate art. Say the phrase legitimate art form.
You can never be too well
Another
armed.
challenge completed.
And teabag in the same sentence.
See you soon.
I just don't. I don't see it. But I'm sure the game announcements will get people talking whatever they announce. Apparently, there's going to be no representation there from Activision Blizzard now. I think my personal favorite thing about that is that people are now realizing that Activision Blizzard might be there might be dirtbags working there. It's like, are you just now waking up in the game industry? They've always been dirtbags. would have worked for GameStop, we used to have these manager meetings once a year. We would all go to one place, and the game companies would get together and basically put on like a little mini E3 for us, where we would go and experience the games and that cool stuff. And it was fun to do that stuff, at least for a little while. I have some stories about that. But before that would happen, we would have these class breakouts, and basically we were split into X amount of groups, 23, 24, 25 groups, and we would go around to these little classrooms, and most of them were a half hour, but sometimes with some of the bigger publishers, Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony, and EA, Activision, they would be an hour long, because they had a lot to show you. And before they purchased Vivendi, and that's a lot of people forget that the only reason why it's Activision Blizzard right now is because of that. Is that Vivendi is the one who published all of
And now you will fall. Stay still.
The Blizzard stuff for a long time. And when Activision bought them, or when the merger happened, Activision purchased them is what happened. But when that happened, Blizzard had I think they called it a poison pill in their contract. They didn't have to stay. What the heck? They could have gone. They could have left. And signed with EA or whoever else they wanted. They didn't have to stick around.
Freeze!
But
Ooh, ouch!
they negotiated with Activision, and that's why it's called Activision Blizzard. Because Blizzard is on the marquee and is on the company name, because if it wasn't, Blizzard probably would have gone off to somebody to greener pastures. And Activision has been, for the most part, until now anyway, pretty laissez-faire with them. That means hands off. As long as Blizzard continues to bring in the millions of dollars that World of Warcraft brought in, Activision, Bobby Kotick didn't have a lot to say about it. He just, well, they're making money, so who cares, right? Well, nowadays, it's a little different because, the virtue signal king company Blizzard decided, came to the point where they were going to mistreat female staff members by trying to sow their wild oats, so to speak. And now we're at a place in time where it's it might be the end for Blizzard. I don't know if it'll ever really be the end. It might be, though. If you start seeing Activision selling off the Blizzard assets, the IP assets, in particular Warcraft and Diablo, that means that Blizzard's pretty much done. That's what they're gonna have. Without their IPs, Blizzard is nothing, because the guys who made Blizzard are no longer there. They don't have the. Again, they were founded to make great games, do things that they wanted to do, and then now that they're corporate, all the guys who made the company what it was have left. This is also why World of Warcraft hasn't evolved any, and why so many people are leaving it for Final Fantasy XIV, is because it's the people who are developing for that game now are standing on the shoulders of the people who made it what it was, and are not doing anything different. It's the same things over and over again. And I don't know exactly when it started. I know my favorite expansion was Wrath of the Lich King. That was an excellent expansion. I've gone through 3 or 4 bouts with WoW where I've played it, and things happen for one reason or another, and I end up quitting. For instance, the last time I played it, the young lady I was dating at the time was big into it, and I played so I could play with her. Well, when we broke up, I quit the game. Come to find out, she was really mad that I quit the game. Because I told her, since we weren't together anymore, there was no reason for me to continue playing the game because we were done. You know, that's the only reason why I was there, to spend time with her. I'd go over to her house on a Saturday or Friday night, I mean, and we would play World of Warcraft Friday night, all day Saturday, and then Sunday morning, and then I would go home. See another one. And that's how it was for a while. But once I quit, it was, you know, I think I've only gone back once since then to play it for a little while. It's when they did the Aztec expansion. I did it again, played it for a little while.
Oh, metaphorical Christmas sweater of depression. You are so very comfortable. And you smell like cookies and tears. We're gonna wreck this professor guy.
Probably.
Stinky. Stealing other people's catchphrases? Whoa! Hey, I found the peeing skag who made all that trouble for you. He's somewhere out here in the grove. You should find him and take him down.
Finishing those quests put us up halfway to 40, so that was good. Good stuff. But the first time I played World of Warcraft, I was in a super group with some folks in City of Heroes, which was a really underrated MMO. I loved City of Heroes. Problem is that it was paper thin. Once you got through and you maxed a character out, there wasn't a lot to do with that character once they were maxed out. But I loved City of Heroes so much. I could spend hours just on the character creator. I could. I loved it. And we got to a point where we were kind of burnt out with City of Heroes, and we decided to play WoW. We were like, let's play WoW. And I played that for a little while, and then I dropped out of that. And then I played played it again a little later. When Lich King came out, I played it again, and I really jumped into Lich King a lot. That was good stuff, man. Lich King was good stuff. I played that for a little while, and then after that, the next time I played it, I think it was with her, with my ex-girlfriend, I think it was. I played with her for a little while. We did Mists of Pandaria and Cataclysm, or as that one YouTube reviewer called it over and over again, Cataclysm, which made me... I giggled like crazy when that happens. I'm by no means the world's best pronunciator of words, but Cataclysm is... Still makes me laugh. Okay, where are the tracks? Do I have to wait till nightfall? Is that what it says? Probably wait till nightfall. And then I played it one more time after that. So I've had several bouts with it, but I've gotten to the point now where I don't think I'll ever pick it up again. It's always possible. because it's not a bad game. But when I played that expansion, the Aztec expansion, I got through most of that. And basically, WoW is paint by numbers now. If you buy a new expansion for it, they raise the level cap another 5, 10. They'll put in new weapons and new armor, new artifact armor and things like that. So some of the good, a lot of cool visual effects and stuff. But you play through the story, and you get to the end of the story, and you finish the story, and then after that, it's just all raids. It's all raids, and you have to have a group. You have to have a huge group to do a raid. You can't just do it. And the raids got to the point where they weren't necessarily about how strong your characters were. It was where you were standing for this to happen and where you were standing for that, and it just got to be a big pain.
Stay still.
So, considering that's probably how they all are. No, you can't do that. You have to go stand over here instead of standing over there. That's when you win or you lose. Given that's how it is now, I don't never say never, but I don't think I'm ever going to go back to it. I have no need to, no desire to. Goodness. But that's just my opinion. I know there are people who love WoW, and God bless you guys for loving WoW. I'm glad you love it. I played it to a point, and now I'm done with it. Looks like it's nighttime. Never say never, but I doubt I'll ever go back. Never can tell. I might be the new angry video game nerd and go back and review old games. Highly unlikely. I wish I could have come up with that though. I would have loved to have been the AVGN. Because a lot of the stuff he says I went through as well. For a lot of those games. X-Men on Nintendo was horrible. I'm about to go down. Sadly, I didn't come up with that idea, so I am not the AVGN. I never will be. I think it's funny now that you have so many people who are the exact opposite, where you can tell they're basically doing
Guns, guns, guns!
an impression of him.
I'll always buy guns you don't need.
A knockoff, if you will. Knockoff, if you will. Or the... Okay, well, it's nighttime. I just have to wait till nighttime. Elevator around here or something? Do we have to go up? Let's see what we can find. We're just running around here. Oh, is it over here? No? Down here. Yep, it is. Or maybe not. We'll find out. But anyway, figure this quest out. So, I think my thing is with whole activation thing is that you can't. First of all, everyone knows that Bobby Kotick is a douche. He always has been. ever since he's one of the few heads I've never really met. I've never been in his presence. You know, I've been around Peter Moore. I've been around Reggie. I've been around. This is where it is.
You'll have to track him using more of those glowing urine spots. Good luck.
It was under, not over. But you can just tell the guy that he's a dork. I mean, he has issues, you know.
Calm down. Shut up! That was interesting!
I guess we're going in here. But yeah, that is exactly how.
Great! You've made it to Nakayama's lab. Now you've got to find the samples of Handsome Jack's DNA and destroy them.
Munitions.
Tracking the creature first. I don't think you can blame it on Kodak, though. I don't. Activision had as little to. I mean, they oversaw Blizzard, but they didn't oversee Blizzard. They weren't going to do anything to Blizzard as long as Blizzard kept making money. It was almost the exact opposite of what EA does. What EA happens with a lot of their subsidiaries that they end up buying. To be frankly honest.
Stop!
When they end up buying a development house, they end up usually ruining it. But Activision never really did a lot to Blizzard. They just said, you know, keep doing what you're doing, and you won't hear a thing from us. Considering how much time, money was put into keeping Blizzard under the umbrella, because like I said, they could have gone. Anytime they could have gone.
Quiet! I love my powers. Hold it right there.
There's a lot of problems Activision has had, but this is not necessarily all on them.
This is the power of a siren.
It should have been. It should be, but it's not. Because they didn't. They never screwed around much with Blizzard. They didn't. Blizzard's been kind of their own thing. It's always kind of funny to me, though, that the ones who try the hardest to endear themselves to a certain audience are usually the first ones that have actually screwed around with that audience and screwed everything up. And they don't mind calling you bad names. And in reality, they're the ones that deserve to be called the bad names because they're the ones who did it. And you didn't. Right, Whisk? I always find that to be funny. I do because of the.
If you got the money, I'll save your gall darn life.
Because that's exactly how it is today. Is the people who signal the loudest are the ones who are usually the most guilty. Rebounding water. I don't think Blizzard's going anywhere, though, when you think about it. There's a lot of folks who I've heard say it's the end of Blizzard. And it's entirely possible. It is. But not at this time.
Enough from you.
There he is! While you fight him, I'll come up with a hilarious urine-based pun that I'll say once he's dead.
That was fun!
I couldn't come up with a hilarious urine-based pun. Still, at least he's dead. Go ahead and get back here.
Let's go turn this one in before we go any farther. But, you know, who knows if Activision starts selling off the assets to save their skin, then you could very well see the end of Blizzard. The guys who founded Blizzard are no longer there, so there's no... they're not really around because they're a development house. They're around because of the IPs that they have. The guys who founded the company are no longer there, so... If Activision sells off Warcraft to China, or sells off Diablo to Microsoft or whatever, yeah, you'll probably see it happen then. They'll close it down. Oh, what am I doing? Duh. There we are. Without their IPs, Blizzard has really nothing going for it, quite honestly. If you don't take away World of Warcraft and Diablo and StarCraft, they don't have anything left. That's the truth. That's what kills me about some of those people too, is, you know, I work for Blizzard. Look how awesome I am. Dude, you're standing on the shoulders of people who came before you. And I'm not saying you're not talented, but Blizzard isn't even Blizzard anymore. Maya's got good cardio. Oh gosh, I did. I have to remember to do this. Whenever I play Borderlands 2, I have to change games and demos on here to Borderlands 2. That's why no one finds me. There. Goodness gracious. I forget to do that every time. Turn in this side mission.
Guns, guns, guns! Your cash ain't worth a thing if you don't spend it.
I really need a better assault rifle than this. This thing is pretty crappy. Respawn!
Quiet!
Oh, hi. Oh, hit me.
Stop.
There's one of those shock guys up there. He's a pain in the rear.
Stay still.
Ammo. Oh, not good.
Big mistake.
There we go. Oh, controller dead. Let's grab another one. Big Red is out. Here we go.
I don't think so.
Oh, golly.
I'm back, bitches.
Got him. Okay, wow, that's always an intense battle right there when those guys respawn. Has anybody dropped anything worth a darn? I really really need to get a better assault rifle. No respawn here. Okay. There's some respawn here. So I think tonight, the boss and I have a couple of things that we watch on Sundays now. We watched the Harry Potter quiz show on TBS. She's not a big buff, and I'm not either. I've seen all the movies and read all the books, but I would never call myself an expert. Even the stuff I am an expert on, I don't consider myself an expert on. But it was a fun show to watch. And I always ask questions like, how much did they pay Helen Mirren, Dame Helen Mirren? You make sure to remind people of that. Something about British people that I know about, and maybe, I know M is from the UK, and the Star Wars Guild that I'm in, Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, most of them are from the UK. They are very proud when they are knighted. Well, they probably should be. I know that Ian McKellen will correct you if you say Mr. McKellen. He will make sure he corrects you to call him Sir because he was knighted. Punch him in the back.
Hold it right there.
But I wonder how much I had to pay her to do that show. But we'll watch that, and then History Channel has a new show on that came on last week, and we really liked it. They've been doing these series called Things That Made Us, so the made up the U.S. So you'll have like they did one for business, the food that made us, the one where we talk about food and all that.
I can make it.
The one that they're doing now, the toys that made us. Not toys that made us. Well, yeah, toys that made us. And last week's was about the Slinky and Legos, stuff like that. And tonight's is going to be about the rise of the action figure. So you're going to have like Barbie and G.I. Joe and things like that. Looking really forward to watching that tonight. I think something that we have is a lot of us want to feel nostalgic about things because it makes us feel young again. It makes me feel young again too. It's kind of hard to explain. I don't know if the boss feels the same way that I do, but whenever I visit a local store, I'll pop into the toys just to see what's there. And every once in a while I will collect something. I actually have quite a few of collections. Maybe on my Instagram I'll start posting pictures of my statues that I have from Japanese.
The best I had was, you sure aren't #1, Skag, which kind of sucked.
Pictures of my Marvel statues that I have from Japan. There's a story behind how I got involved with those as well. But Marvel and DC, and I have some video game ones and stuff. They're awesome. They look like they're the comic book. They're all girls, comic book characters, but they're made to look like Japanese anime characters. And they've been making them for a while, and they're still doing them today. But I will buy every once in a while. I'll buy a toy or something if it's something that I really like. But I think it brings back a feeling of nostalgia, of making us feel like we're kids again, and I think we all miss that. to a point. And I'm no different. Oh crap. You know, I'll be 46 years old in about 27 days. January 1st. I'll be 46 years old, and I want to feel like I'm young again, so. Messing around with some toys that I grew up with, or seeing something that came out that I really like. Every once in a while I'll pick something like that up and display it in my game room here. And the boss indulges me on that. She lets me put this stuff up in my game room. I guess I can tell the story now if anyone cares. Many years ago, I was still working for GameStop at the time, so it was over a decade ago. I was flipping through I think it was a Toy Fair magazine when they were still around, and they had these statuettes of Rogue and Black Widow, and they were gorgeous statues of what they would look like if they were Japanese anime characters. And Koto Biyuka, I think, is the name of the company. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Please forgive me if it's not. And I said, these are awesome. And they were like $40 a pop, and I got them. Well, my staff found out about that, and therefore my staff found out, so did all my friends. And for the next significant amount of time, people would get those for me as gifts, because they still make them now. They're still releasing them now of different characters, and they're very expensive now. They've gone up to like over $100 a pop, but they're only around for a certain amount of time. The people who collect them, they buy them like crazy, and some of the ones I've gotten, you can't get anymore, because they'll only reissue them once or twice, and then they completely take them out of production usually, and they sell on eBay for a ridiculous amount of prices. But for years after that, I would get as gifts. People would buy those for me, so I've probably got 2 or 3 dozen of these things now, and now I have so many of them that, and I'm not collecting all of them. I'm kind of collecting the ones that I want. But every once in a while, when I had a job, I would go on eBay and buy, see if anyone was selling them there cheaper than what you could get them for otherwise. I got into several arguments with guys about them too. One guy had a Wonder Woman, the very first Wonder Woman one that they did. They've done 2 Wonder Womans, and the one that the very first one they only had around for a little time, and they brought it back and they took it out. And a guy was selling it on eBay. He said he didn't have the box, the original box that came in, and he wasn't about to. He wanted to get. I think he was selling it for like $120 or something, or best offer, and I think I offered him $60 for it. And he sent me a message back and said, "Dude, this is they don't make this anymore." And I said, "Yeah, well, you don't have the box,
powerless.
So what am I supposed to do when you don't have the box?" And he threw this fit at me about it. Then come to find out, I found it like a month later on the official website. They put it on. They had a warehouse clearance where they had stuff in boxes, and they were just trying to get rid of them, and I ended up getting it for like $60. So I'm glad I didn't buy it from him, because I got a brand new one right from the people who made it for $60. But they do a lot of them. I think they call them the Pretty Girl series or something. It's Marvel does it. They do them for Marvel, DC, video games, movies. I got some for their movies. Metal Gear, they've done it with. They did it for Star Wars for a little while. My favorite one is of Mara Jade. which, from what I understand, sells for a significant chunk of change now. And you know, I think Street Fighter, I've got some. The only thing is, if you're going to collect them, be careful on eBay because there are bootleggers from Hong Kong, and I have a couple that were bootlegs, and they're obviously bootlegs.
I love my powers. Fear me, bitches!
Some of the bootlegs actually look pretty good, but I have one here that's of a Chun-Li one that the base they sent to stand her up on is she doesn't fit on it, so it's obviously a bootleg. I don't have any way of displaying her, so she's still in the box.
That's one of my mysterious DNA samples. The life force of my incredibly secret plan that you'll never ever uncover.
Claptrap already told us you're planning to clone Handsome Jack.
Son of a bitch.
That's one sample destroyed. I can practically smell the dying handsomeness from here.
Who opened one of
Welcome
my
everybody.
DNA
Hope you're
safes?
having a great day.
Hello? Anybody?
Did you whisper it to me or just send it to me? How did you send it? Destroy back. Or just send it to Zero. I want to see it. Through PS messages. Okay. PlayStation messages. I'll have to check that out then. Hacked stuff. I know that a buddy of mine used to hack stuff on these games. I never got into that. I like playing through them the way they're supposed to be played. How you doing today, man? So I can check out the... I don't blame you for not taking any of it. I wouldn't. I have to check that out. I can't see it right now because I'm this, but I will. I wouldn't take it. No hack stuff for me. Glad you're doing well today.
You stop.
I know that people duplicate items in this game a lot because the drop rates are such crap. That part I get. I wouldn't do it, but I understand why people would duplicate items. Okay, whatever. Apparently my shotgun shells are full, so let's get the shotty out. Oh, it's another one of those Shem witch doctors.
Enough from you.
This is still my very first playthrough. on PlayStation.
Hold it right there.
Cards are cool.
Stay put.
Shocking ones are the ones that are the biggest pain in the rear end. You got me.
You won't enjoy this.
Another one? Yeah, a shock one and a slag one. Shock one is the biggest pain.
You stop.
That looks like another. I get all these skins and stuff. It's up there. Okay. I think I unequipped my grenade mod. Yeah. Oh, goodness. There she blows.
Wait. Have you considered not ruining my plan to clone Handsome Jack? Just think of all the upsides. Firstly, you'd, Yeah, I got nothing.
Got nothing. And there's one more sample, and it's up over here. Psychosurgery. So guys, don't forget I now have a YouTube and an Instagram to go with my Twitter account. So if those are your preferred forms of social media, feel free to give me follows on there. Of course, I'm also available on Twitter, Facebook, and I'm also available here on Twitch. I do answer questions for folks that have them. I also play with viewers when they want to play.
Enough from you. Ooh, ouch!
And if I can benefit them. Last thing I want to do is trap someone in a game with me playing this and they're helping me instead of me helping them. I don't mind if you want to come on in. That's fine. Oh gosh. Here they come.
Silence! Hold it! Cool!
Another skin. There we go. Now I think the only thing I'd want people to duplicate for me would be iridium. So I can have more ammo. The ammo grind is real.
Quiet!
What do we got?
Freeze!
You? It's not that way. It is over there, though. It's up there. Only a bar and a half away from level 40. Go us. And a red chest.
The DNA samples have been destroyed. Now you've just got to shut down the lab's power grid by flipping a teeny little switch. It won't be hard, so long as you didn't lose any fingers during today's festivities. You'll be well equipped for the task at hand. Fine, whatever. Last time I tried to make a flip the switch objective entertaining.
Please stop. So it goes.
Uncamped Herald here. We're using that as our weapon currently.
One less badass.
What the heck? That doesn't matter. Hour and a half away from our next level. Is that another? Already unlocked. Okay.
Silence!
These spores are a pain because they will
Just
chase you down.
give up!
They're a big pain in the butt, so might as well take them out.
Great. This will hurt. I love my powers.
Pretty sure the Lolly Lule Low is a Metal Gear reference. I was saying that yesterday. I heard him. I was like, that's got to be Metal Gear. Everything in Borderlands is a pop culture reference of some type. Shock witch doctors. That is probably worth a little more money than some of this other stuff I'm toting around. Come on. You get stuck behind barrels and stuff so easily in this game. Another rocket launcher. What do we have here? Heading up and around. Shut down Creature Lab.
I just lost all the power to my experiments.
Oh no.
That's it, Vault Hunter. It's time to face my wrath. The metal bits. Blow off the metal bits.
Wow, that...
Now I'm
yeah,
angry.
I was waiting to go down there. I knew I was going to go down.
Who's next?
Seriously, can you just stop? I put a lot of work into this plan and make a jack creature and you just freaking...
Good
Oh my
riddance.
god, you killed him so easily. Okay, that's bad. Well, that's decided. Correct.
Shut up.
Exceedingly well done, Vault Hunter. Come
How
on
about
back to
that?
me and we'll see about taking down Nakayama himself.
Okay. I'm honestly scared out of my mind right now, but you still haven't totally stopped me. I've got a backup lab on my ship, complete with one last sample of Jack's DNA and the most dangerous genetic monstrosity Pandora's ever seen. The only way to truly stop me is to come to my ship and kill me. Wait, why did I tell you that?
What a rubbish evil genius you are. Good God, man, show some backbone. Throw some sarcastic taunts at us or something.
What? No! The Vault Hunter just killed a bunch of my guys and now they're gonna ruin my planet! I'm scared out of my mind!
He is a pretty bad evil genius. I think one of those is a skin, and it is. There we go. Alright. Oh, wait. Was that a... Nope, it wasn't. Now we're going to go all the way back to the beginning, but I hope that it's not as, yeah, it's not as bad. Just go this way. We'll sell off as well, because I want to unload my bags. I thought I saw something moving over here. And I did.
This will hurt.
Use the traditional Agrin saying, oh yeah!
Nope. Not bad. Not bad at all.
overburdened by money?
Not really. There we go.
Don't have too much fun.
There's Zero. How you doing, buddy? Looks like he's a gunzerker.
I like it. I want it.
My God.
Ooh, no toy.
That's all hacked stuff, every bit of it. Look at that. Of course, I'm not level even close to being high enough level. Let's sell it all. Overpower requirement 10. I have an unkempt herald. That's insane. Head of Terramorphous. Yeah, I don't blame you. Sell all of it. You'll get millions. You won't have to worry about money again. Alright, you take it all, dude. It's your stuff. I just don't... I don't deal with the hacked stuff. That's insane. I know you're gonna sell it. That's what I would do with it. Blood of the Seraphs is over here.
Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers. Welcome to my humble shop.
He's 30. He's right there, my level. Okay. All right. It is weird that that's a lot of money. But that, I mean, I don't see why anybody would want that stuff. It makes the game, it's not any fun when you cheat like that, you know? To me, I mean, some people like it, that's their business, but not for me. Return to the lodge, which is right there. That's where we're headed. All right. You go have some fun, buddy. Handsome Sorcerer is the end boss of the next DLC, the one we're going to do after this. The Tiny Tina. Assault on Dragon's Keep. That is a Western Drifter. That is a giant shock spore. I know I need to get another slag spore. And we need some two-legged drifters to appear. I've only killed one of those. So I did say I'm up to 99 followers on Twitter, so that's cool. Hopefully we'll get to 100 plus before too much longer. And I've got one Instagram follower, and it's my mother. So feel free to add me on Instagram. I am trying to be active there, but if no one's there looking at it, there's no sense in me being active. Got there, got there. Oh, this thing again. Already did that one. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, the whole 9 yards. I'm not as active on Facebook, and I should be. There's no interact with me there, so I do try to interact with folks on Twitter.
Guns, glorious guns. Don't get killed. Welcome, customer.
So where's Hammerlock? There he is.
Now to shut that idiotic professor up for good. As the good professor so moronically told us, he's still in possession of a secondary genetic modification lab in the confines of his crashed ship, the HSS Terminus. Being the badass you are, I'm certain you'll have no trouble heading to his ship and shooting the living daylights out of him. Greetings. Do you feel you have too many bullets, but not enough money?
Lots of stuff.
What ho! I hear rumors of a bulletproof bullymong hiding in Hunter's Grotto. Why not go out and kill it, chum? Is it all right if I call you that? I'm trying out various terms of endearment, seeing what works and what doesn't.
Alright. So I'm pretty sure the bullymong we're looking for is over. We've been there before, right? Maybe. We'll get a vehicle and head over that way. I think it's where I think it is. We've actually been there before. Almost level 40. We're almost there. We should get that today. Level 40. We got about another hour and a half before I scoot to watch my beloved Steelers hopefully beat the Ravens today. We'll see how it turns out.
You stop.
As long as they are not offering 1 or 2 XP, they're worth killing. I think that was only worth 14, but important thing to remember with this is in your first playthrough, the guys don't level up with you. So my shield's over 11,000. That's awesome. So you can out-level them. So you can take that for what it's worth. If it's good, bad, or indifferent to it, you don't want to get it to where they're so easy. You're only getting 1 and 2 XP for a kill for them, because then it's not worth the ammo. But as long as they're not worth that, they're worth killing as far as I'm concerned. Of course, once we hit level 40, we'll see what happens. We'll be 5 levels ahead of some of this stuff. Like these guys. There's a spore around here somewhere. That's a giant corrosive spore. If it's a slag spore, I want to kill it, because slag ones are on the rare list. I still want to get the rare list taken care of as well. Not bad. There's a place to get a car or a boat. We'll get that when we get down from here. I don't know how close we are to getting through this. I know it's a rather short one. It's a lot of side missions, but then again, so was the last one. So, yep, this is where the Bigfoot is. The Bigfoot Bullymong or whatever it is. Okay, got you. Oh gosh. Now tomorrow morning we're gonna continue playing Borderlands 2. Afternoon I think we're gonna go to 3 and we're just gonna BA around a little bit. I've been thinking maybe of
You're at the Bullymong's lair, comrade. Keep an eye out for him. The Bullymong seems to turtle up when you're near it, my cohort. Maybe you should get some distance before engaging it.
Stop!
that was level 37.
Nicely obliterated, pal. No, that's rubbish. Esteemed colleague? Friend? Oh, no idea what I'm saying. Come back whenever you're done.
Alright, so we got that out of the way. Didn't level us yet. If we turn it in, it'll level us, I'm sure. We're going to do some more. We have other side missions we can take care of here that he gave us. Let's see.
This hunt shall be a bit tricky, I fear. You'll need pheromones to attract a fearsome stalker known as Bloodtail. I've got some pheromone vials nearby. Grab one, would you?
Oh no, this is going to be a timed one. Get our boat. We'll do that. I don't like timed missions, I don't. No sir, I don't like it. It's corrosive. If it's slagged, I'll kill it. If not, no. That's a shock spore. I'm gonna kill what I can just because I want them to respawn, and the only way that there's gonna be a respawn if it's a rare one is to take out what's already there. I need one more slag spore, and I need like 7 more of those 2-legged drifters. For the rare spawn mission. Oh well, whatever. They're not worth a whole lot though. corrosive spore up there. Apparently the pheromones are up there, so we need to... Yeah, they're up there, so we're going to have to go back up to the lodge. We'll turn this mission in and grab that. Chances are it'll level us turning this mission in, so it'll put us at 40. Yeah. Mark. I hear another one. Another spore. Or is it the same spore? No, it's a corrosive one. It's the same one.
This will hurt.
Those things jump up after me and I'll be in here. Let's turn this in first.
Compatriot? Mate? Good lord, social interaction is difficult.
Yes, it can be. And we did level up, so let's go ahead and put that into there.
Yeah. Don't open that vial until you're near Bloodtail's lair. The pheromones will only last a little while. If they wear off before you kill Bloodtail, you'll need to grab some more.
Always happy to do. Is with a Vault Hunter.
So basically we have 1 minute to kill it, is what he's saying. Hey Drez, how you doing, man? Head to Bloodtail's lair, which is over here. Here, another spore. That's corrosive. It's up there. Okay. That's where we're headed. Up there. How's your weekend going?
Vault Hunter, quick suggestion. Just stop chasing me. I've already found my secret weapon and I'm activating it now, so, you know, you're already too late. No need to head to the terminus and kill me. No reason whatsoever.
Yeah, here for a little bit today. Steelers come on here in about an hour and 15 minutes, so I'll be checking out then, but just kind of enjoying the day while I can. It's really rainy here. I hear another spore. Incendiary, okay.
You stop. That must have hurt. Enough of you. Ha!
That gotta go down. Come on.
Fear me, bitches!
Where is there? It is.
You won't enjoy this.
Sucks, I got you right in the middle of the heel. Oh, yeah. Is that where Bloodwing? My goodness, it's all the way over there.
We're nearly there, Vault Hunter. You must find the Professor and wipe him out before he unleashes his secret weapon. Quite ironic in a sense. You came here to hunt creatures, and now you're tracking the most dangerous game of all.
Man, it's the most dangerous game, minion. Just FYI.
I have to have a snack before too much longer. I'll do it, wait till the game, and then I will make something. The Baltimore Ravens, one of our division rivals.
Stay still.
We'll probably lose because we're not that good this year, but I am hoping that we win. Oh, come on. There we go. Allalulelo. Another skin. Isn't that something? I just keep getting these hydrofoil skins. They're hydrofoils, not fan boats. Let's go ahead and get our ammo here. I think my next 50 iridium needs to go towards getting myself a shotgun shell upgrade. I seem to run out of shotgun shells pretty easily. Second one, huh?
This will hurt.
Oh. Thought that guy was on fire and dying. And he just walked up and popped me in the head. Explosive spore.
Freeze! Another one down!
I have to get up there to get him. He's not coming down. Almost a bar in a level 40 already. Of course, we completed a side mission, so that's probably half of that. Completing the side mission.
Enough of you.
How many times can I miss that guy? Yeah, I thought you were coming.
My training's paying off.
Yep. Felt that happening. There's a couple of ammo crates here. There's one. I've already been there, okay. I'm gonna use the shotgun on this bloodtail guy. Bloodwing was Mordecai's bird. That's right. Other. No, I never use sniper rifle.
You're still coming for me?
Bedtime! Pull! Stop!
Okay. That guy sucks.
Stay put!
What the hell? Those were my best guys!
Quiet! Slam!
Those were literally my best guys. Okay, got that. Okay, so the blood tail, I think, is over here. Right?
Now, activate the pheromones if you haven't already.
Okay, now it should come out. I have 1 minute to kill this thing, right?
There he is. Quickly, take him out.
You stop!
Well done. That's one more trophy for the wall.
Good deal. Okay, so I got that one and that. Oh, that's still one we're working on.
Tracking, the very essence of the hunt. I've discovered some very large triangular footprints leading to Candlerack's crag. Follow them and bag yourself whatever mighty beast created them.
He's just, I don't care what it is, just go kill it. All the way back to the beginning though. I hear another spore. What kind is it? Incendiary. Got bloodtail, we did that. I don't think there's any other besides this side mission and the full mission. Oh, and the rare monster mission we continually are doing. Explosive spore. Slag spores, what we're looking for. That'd be the rare one. Now the big feet is up here, I guess. Him. Guys, don't forget we got I do have Instagram now and a YouTube channel, so if you are feeling froggy, I would appreciate the support on those two platforms as I try to turn this into something that people want to see. The only way I'm going to get better is with more eyeballs on my stuff. More of them. There's a tailless. That's a rare. Yep. So these guys aren't worth as much, as you've noticed. They're 5 levels below us, so we're only getting 13 and 14 for them. So they're rapidly losing their luster as far as the hunts go. No sense in continually going after them if they're not going to reward us for killing them. But to do the rare mission, we're going to have to continue killing them. Find the trail? I thought we had found the trail. I guess not. That looks like a trail if you ask me. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Let's track the beast. Following these. Looks like he's going up the mountain side there. What his footprints look like. He looks like he's pretty big. Tailless. That was a rare. That guy took way too much ammunition for only giving 2 experience points. Yeah, I would love to get my views up more. Feels like I've been kind of stuck in place the last couple of months. Since becoming affiliated, I'm still at about 3.5 viewers per stream, which is I'm very thankful for it. But if we're gonna make partner, we're gonna need more. There's another tailless.
Nice going. Hey, while I've got you here, have you considered not killing all my bandit brothers? I mean, just letting us murder you and steal your stuff. Mull it over.
That's a corrosive one.
Up.
Maybe I wouldn't care, but the way that those things go, they hunt you down, and I don't want that thing popping up at a bad time. I don't want them coming up, popping up at a bad time, okay? Another rare one. That's 5 of 8 right there of that. Shotgun is full, so when we fight Mr. Bigfoot, I'm going to make sure that I have the shotgun up for him.
Oh, he's lovely.
Oh my gosh.
Kill him.
You, stop! Enough from you.
Well fought indeed. I have financial compensation with your name on it if you should return to me.
Please stop.
Anything over here? Or is this just a way down so we can quickly get back to where turn these in? Take a look at the map. That's not quick. Get back this way. Okay. I keep hearing the spores, but another boat skin, huh? I just forgot, 11,000 on the shield is pretty good at this point of the game. It's pretty good. Another exploding spore there. Slag are the ones that I want. The slag ones are rare, and I need to kill one more slag to get the rare quest for those out of the way. There's still some albino skags and things like that we need to find as well. I think I've only killed 1 or 2 of those. Fortunately, they just don't pop up. They are rare.
Get your health and shields right here. Try not to die.
I'll do my best. Are you not gonna let me go? There we go. He's like, why aren't you letting me go? Let my people go! I can hear a spore, but I don't know what kind it is.
You stop.
Here, that's a corrosive one. Nobody cares. I want the two-legged ones to appear, so if I take out drifters, eventually, hopefully a rare one will pop up. That's my plan, anyway. Where are you, Hammy? Where are you, Hammy? There he is.
I must say, those pheromones are certainly pungent. Here you are.
That nearly put us at 3 bars.
Why loot the dead when you can buy from me? I'm always happy to take your money.
Wow, that still caught him all the way over there. There's another one over there. I want him to respawn. That's what I'm doing, is because the rare ones are the two-legged variety, and I need those guys to appear so I can kill them. But they're not going to spawn until we get rid of the ones that we're killing right now. I think that's all I've got. So I need 5 more pink Borokes, 3 more Taloscallions, 5 more two-legged drifters, 3 more albino skags, and 1 more slagged spore. So that's what I'm kind of looking for off the top of my head while we're running around doing all this stuff. There's another drifter. That's an explosive spore, I think. And that's a corrosive one. So these bullets, the corrosive rockets I'm shooting won't mean a lick of difference.
Just give up.
I'll have to figure out how to do that. Respawn!
Gotcha! That was interesting! That was awesome!
We're nearly there, Vault Hunter.
Yeah.
You must find the professor and wipe him out before he unleashes his secret weapon. Quite ironic in a sense. You came here to hunt creatures, and now you're tracking the most dangerous game of all.
Man, it's the most dangerous game, Minion. Just FYI.
So I dropped another skin. Yep, you're up there.
You won't enjoy this.
Amazing they still drop money. Since they're savages. You know, you wouldn't think they would drop money. Already have that one, but that's okay. We'll still sell it.
was enjoyable.
Chemterror. That's an incendiary spore. Chances are it's going to come after us because we saw it. That's the way it usually works.
So it goes.
Come on.
Stop struggling. Gotcha. Fear me, bitches.
Another skin for a boat. So just like at the end of the last two DLCs, once we're done with this one, they're going to have a raid boss. They say, "Hey, you want to try your metal?" And the answer is, for me, is going to be no. But there will be a raid boss at the end of this, just like the other two DLCs. Okay, this is where we stopped when we were here the last time, because we went and killed Bloodtail and ran back to turn it in. So this is all new area over here. Oh, my assault rifle ammo is finally full. Yeah, I don't like you, because you're a shock doctor. Got it.
You won't enjoy this. That was awesome!
The bullets went all around him. That's so crazy. Be sad when I have to get rid of this unkempt herald. A Dirty Harry reference, if you are not aware. Dirty Harry was a movie character back in the 70s and 80s that Clint Eastwood made popular. He was a cop that did things against the rules. Yeah, I see you up there, Chief. I'm coming after you. Incendiary spore. Luckily, they're giving us pistol ammo, so we can just continue using this. Not have to worry about changing weapons. I'm shooting at their feet because they have shields, and I have these is explosive ammo. So if I hit them at the feet, they should take damage from the bullet as well as the explosion. So I know you want to hit them in the head for the critical, but that shield in the way, it becomes increasingly difficult to do so. If you just shoot at the ground next to their feet, they'll take damage from the explosion, regardless of the shield. So that's my reasoning for it. Another ammo crate over here. Ooh, almost fell off there. Wow, I can't believe I made that jump. Or that one. Wasn't supposed to, I don't think. Okay, I'm full. Those aren't nothing. Here we go. Must be where we're going up there, into the cave. Or up the stairs, I should say. Do we have any tokens? 4 of them now. Oh yeah, gun damage. Gun damage. About to get another one too.
Freeze!
Another tail us. That got us up to 6. Only got 2 more of those to kill, and then I'll be done with those. And we're 3 bars into 40, so we should make 41 or 42 in the Tiny Tina DLC. We'll see. God, that's another explosive one. Okay. How do we extend the bridge? This can't be the right way, can it? I don't think so. I might have to take a death here. Or not. How do we extend the bridge? We can't shoot it, can we? Oh, we can. All it took was shooting it. Killed them. Is there another one coming, or is that's a savage warrior up there? We'll get it. Can't tell if he's coming down our way or what. No. Wow. That was the worst clip ever. I didn't hit anything with that first clip. I don't want to worry about that spore if I don't have to. Let's drop a couple of things, particularly that and that. Yep. Who cares about the white stuff? Borderlands, the rarity means a lot. That's why the orange stuff is some of the best stuff you can get. They did introduce pearlescent weapons later on, which are like rainbow, I think, or light blue, and then rainbow. So there are steps up from the legendaries. We haven't found any of those yet. Just legendaries.
Gotcha!
Dang.
And now you will fall.
Nothing. Okay. Nothing really. Okay. Still not messing with that spore because I don't have to. The loaders.
All right, you made it. Remember, the code is 134.
Oh, crap, they got the door open! Crap, 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 crap.
All right, you made it. Remember, the code is 1.
Yeah.
Get your health and shields right here. Come on back anytime.
All right. Is it boss time? That would be probably. So the idea is hit those things on his back bolts, if you will. If memory serves me right. He doesn't take damage the same way you might think a guy would take damage.
Lethal force now.
Enough.
Target inbound. Stop critical pain. Moving. Bandit death impending. Shutting down. Increasing aggression. Target death
Come on.
Stay put. Another one down.
Fire. Engage. Stop terror. Target engaged. Jetting ample force authorized. Critical pain. Medic.
we have to pop him in the chest.
Okay. I'm totally terrified right now, but I think I've still got a chance to stop you, Vault Hunter. You may be a walking apocalypse, but I've got my brains, and my guns, and this ship! I may just have a chance again.
Exemplary, Vault Hunter. Now, go collect the fruits of your labors from the terminus.
Okay, so now we go up here and loot the ship. That's the third DLC. We still didn't do a couple of the side missions, and we will get on those. I'm gonna look. I want to open everything before I start looting. Let's see if we get any oranges, any legendary weapons or anything. That I'll probably take. That's probably better, even though the damage is better, but it takes 3 ammo per shot, so. There's a blue.
Wow.
2 blues.
That is beautiful.
4 ammo per shot, my goodness. Another blue. No legendaries, huh? Well, he had a big cargo hold, didn't he? I looted all the blue, well, all the blues I've looted, and it's all, unless I see something I really want. Still no legendaries. Last chance. That's a purple shield. We got a token. I think that's everything, right? $1 million now. Oh, there's something here. No legendaries. Still no legendaries. Oh. Nope, no legendaries. Okay. Not really worried about it, but I would like to have had a legendary or two to go into the next part of the game. That would have been nice. Haha. See, raid boss. Always a raid boss.
You can always trust the gun at your side. Tear the bad
Okay, let's just take a peek here.
guys a new one, huh? Welcome to my humble shop. 2 words, my friend. No refund.
Okay, so we're still looking for these things. Let's head over here. Actually, this is not where I wanted to go. Let's go to there. That's where I wanted to go. My goodness, there are just days where I cannot shoot at all. And this is one of those days. Doesn't help that I sidestep it. My gosh.
Stop struggling.
This is quite the spawn.
So it goes.
That's a lot of dudes that have spawned on us here. Getting close to the end though, guys, so if you haven't done so yet, a follow would be greatly appreciated. Letting your friends know I'm here would be also greatly appreciated, so we can try to turn this into a community, so I can stop looking for a job. I could make this into something where I could do for a living. It would make me so very, very happy. And I'll be back tomorrow. In the morning we'll play more of this. We'll get into Tiny Tina. Even if I haven't finished this, I like my Monsters Rare, I probably won't finish it because it's a pain in the rear. But, yeah. So, but yeah, just, we'll play this in the morning. And then tomorrow afternoon I'll put Borderlands 3 on and we'll BA around in that for a little while. And I'm pretty good at Borderlands 3. That's how most people have found me. And of course I'm most appreciative of everyone who has been there so far. And I thank you so much. Today looks like we had a pretty good viewing day. For me anyway, so we're getting there. The more the merrier. So, alright, here. Got it. Good deal. Oh gosh, get that out of my... That sucked. Okay. Guys, let's just go ahead and call it a day like that. Just right there. That was bad enough. Alright, so guys, give me a follow. Let people know that I'm here. I am available on Twitter, on Facebook. I have an Instagram now and a YouTube channel. If you'd like to support me in those places, that would be cool too. Just follow, subscription there. You know, the YouTube subscriptions are free, so I'm not asking for anyone to do anything monetarily in those places. Most important thing though is going to be word of mouth, getting me out there that I'm here doing stuff, okay? I'm here most days. Tomorrow, the only day I will not be here as normal this next week will be on Wednesday because at this point, because of the job interview I have that afternoon on the phone, I'll be on right after I get off of that. So it should take 30-45 minutes. It's at 1:30 Central. After that, I'll be on and we'll play Borderlands 3 or maybe we'll play actually Halo because hopefully I'll have Halo by then, and we'll load that up and play that on the Xbox Series X. Hope you're looking forward to that. We'll see how that goes because everyone's been liking Borderlands lately. So hopefully when they see me playing Halo, they'll like that too. Halo's more of a skill-based game though, so we'll see how good I am at those. I do try. I'm okay at shooter games, but I'm like Borderlands 3 is my ace. I'm really good at that. In the meantime, guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I'll be back tomorrow. We are going to pick up right where we left off. We're going to get right into Tiny Tina tomorrow. We're going to do the Assault on Dragon's Keep. And then subsequently, after we get done with that, we're going to move on to the fight for Sanctuary and see what we can get out of that. All right? So I'll see everybody later. Have a great day. And I hope the Steelers win. I'll talk to you soon, guys. Have a great day.